Beautiful wallpaper, right? What if you could design something like this on your next circuit board? Today, I will show you how to create a unique, fully functional circuit board with a custom look. Let's get started. Hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome to this video. I designed this Arduino compatible board, keeping the same form factor as the Arduino Uno, but with a personalized color and silk screen, making it stand out from the classic PCB colors. The schematic is quite simple, similar to the one in the Arduino hardware reference. It used an ATmega 328 MCU paired with a USB to UART converter and a USB-C programming port. For a touch of fun, I added a 3x3 RGB LED matrix using WS2812 addressable LEDs, wired to pin number 9. I even made it extendable by exposing the last data output pixel. I also used an NE555 timer to control the brightness of a small LED, giving the board an aesthetically pleasing touch. The board is the same size as an Arduino Uno, and you can find these dimensions in the Arduino hardware reference. The header connectors are placed on the top and bottom sides, while the USB programming port and power jack are in the front. Although I added ISP programming pins, I won't need them because my MCU already has the Arduino bootloader pre-installed. I've arranged the LED matrix pixels and set up the NE555 stage. And now we are at the key part of this video, setting the circuit board color. First off, you can only do this using the EasyEDA Pro version. However, if you are using a different ECAD tool, you still can upload your design files to EasyEDA, apply the silk screen, and then generate the Gerber files. The first step is enabling the JLC PCB color silk screen feature from the settings menu. This lets you upload images as colored profiles directly onto your PCB design. I activated this option, selected this cover image, and set it as the silk screen, adjusting its size to fit my board's layout. I also added a wallpaper design for the bottom silk screen. You can customize the default component and text silk screen colors by simply selecting them and choosing your desired color from the palette. With this EasyEDA version, you can verify your uploaded color silk screen in both 2D and 3D views to make sure the design is ready for manufacturing. The next step is generating the Gerber files. Make sure you select the JLC PCB color silk screen process option, so your color image gets generated along with the circuit board design files. You can verify this in the extracted Gerber files. Now over at JLC PCB, you will need to upload the Gerber files. Keep in mind that the color silk screen is only available for 2 layers FR4 boards. You will also need to choose a white solder mask and golden nickel surface finish. In the advanced settings, you can then select the color silk screen feature. If you pick any other solder mask color, this option won't be available. I placed my order and the boards were delivered within 7 days, along with the PCB stencil for assembly, and I was really impressed with the quality. Using the stencil, I applied solder paste to the board, and it's now ready for components placement. Here is a close-up view of the applied solder paste under my digital microscope camera. After placing all the components on the board, I move it to my Miniware hot plate to begin assembly. Once the soldering was complete, I cleaned the board with some flux removal solvent to ensure everything was neatly soldered. Next, I installed the female headers on the board sides and soldered them in place. Then I flipped the board to solder the male header connectors on the back side, followed by attaching the power jack connector. With everything in place, my customized Arduino Uno board was ready for testing. I connected it to my computer via USB cable and uploaded a quick blinking sketch. As you can see, the onboard user LED is blinking. The NE555 dimming LED works perfectly using the slide switch, and the RGB LED matrix responds well with the LED fast library sketch. And here you have it, a fully customized Arduino Uno board. Now you know how to create your own. That's all for today, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. One last thing, make sure that you are doing electronics every day. It was Chris. See you next time.